Hello everyone, welcome to today's deck profile. This is one that a few friends have been asking me to make for a while. I wish I had a better deck for today, but instead today we have Venoms. Not Venom Turbo, where you just, give them a bunch of tokens and win with Venom. No, pure Venoms. It has hurt me putting this deck together. I have never felt physical distress when looking at a group of cards before, but here we are. So, I don't really want to talk about it too much. Let's go ahead and get into the video. We're going to start with 3 Venom Cobra. It's a normal monster with 2000 defense. You're most likely going to be sending it off of something like your Venom Shot or a Snake Rain. Otherwise, you can set pass. That's pretty much the best play you can do in this deck. Then you have Venom Serpent. Funny enough, the best normal summon you have. Once per turn, place a Venom counter on your opponent's monster. That's it. Has 1000 attack, 800 defense, level 4 dark monster. But in case you were thinking, oh, Jack, that card's broken. Don't worry, they made an exact replica of it, but with a negative effect. Venom Snake is level 3 with 1200 attack, progress. Has the exact same effect to place a Venom counter on one monster your opponent controls. However, this card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. I don't know why. It's not broken. It's actually quite bad. But that's okay. If you liked that effect, what if we did it again with Venom Boa? This is a level 5 tribute summoned monster that it lets you place 2 Venom counters on one monster your opponent controls, but it can't attack that turn. Yeah. Only has 1600 attack, by the way. Not the greatest. But don't worry, they have a boss monster, Venom, King of Poisonous Snakes. He cannot be special summoned by another effect monster's effect. He's unaffected by Venom Swamp, and he gains 500 attack for every reptile in your grave. Then, this card has the effect that when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, banish another reptile to special summon this card from your hand. It has a thing that says it can't be affected by Venom Swamp, because Venom Swamp protects Venom monsters. Phenomenon is not a Venom monster, as they put a second N in the word Venom. Don't worry, now the monster that everyone knows, everyone loves, Phenomenaga, the deity of poisonous snakes. It can only be special summoned with the trap card Rise of the Snake Deity. Or by its own effect, it gains 500 for each reptile in your grave, and your player can target this card with card effects. Also, it's unaffected by cards and their effects. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, banish another reptile to special summon this. When it inflicts battle damage, place a Hyper Venom counter on this card, and after the third one is placed, you automatically win. Good card. Hard to summon, but good card. Moving on to the spells, we have 3 copies of Venom Swamp. Monsters lose 500 attack for each Venom counter on them, and once the monster's attack hits 0, it goes boom. During each player's end phase, place a Venom counter on each face-up monster that is not a Venom monster. Venom Swamp is one of the 2 cards that actually does something with Venom counters, so unless you get this to your hand, you're pretty much just sitting on Venom counters. Next up, we have Venom Shot. While you control a face-up Venom monster, or a Venom Naga, or Phenomenon, send a reptile from deck to grave to place 2 counters on one face-up monster your opponent controls. It's Foolish Burial for 2 counters. I wish I could say more. However, an actual good card, Snake Rain, discard a card, send 4 from deck to grave. That's a great way to make sure you're not going to top deck a Venom Boa. And it also boosts up your Phenomenon and Venom Naga. Pretty good staple 3 of. Then, of course, 1 terraforming, so you can get the field spell to hand. Moving on to the traps. 3 copies of Ambush Fangs. When a Venom monster is declared as an attack target, negate the attack, and the battle phase, place a Venom counter on the monster that attacked. You're playing the long game in this deck, so Ambush Fangs is really gonna hold it out, I guess, for your 1 turn. Then your 3 copies of Rise of the Snake Deity. This is how you're gonna summon your Venomanaga. It can only be activated when a Venomenon is destroyed by battle, or destroyed, sorry, except by battle. Then you can special 1 from hand or deck. So you have to have it be destroyed by a card effect, which is where our next card, Offerings to Snake Deity, comes in. You can target 1 reptile you control and 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. This will actually let you use your Rise of the Snake Deity. Otherwise, it's a removal once you've gotten Venomenaga out. 2 Venom Burn, remove counters from one opponent's monster, and inflict 700 damage for each Venom counter removed. It's a burn card. You're not really getting damage in, so this is the one way to do it. 2 damage equals reptile. When you take battle damage from involving a reptile monster, especially reptile from deck, with attack less than or equal to the battle damage you took. This is a great way to cheat out your Venomenon. Otherwise, it's just kind of a good way to float through your reptiles and make sure that you never get hit directly, hopefully. And finally, they do have a counter trap. It's Snake Deity's command. Reveal a Venom counter, or a Venom monster in your hand, rather, and negate the activation of a spell card. That is it. That's the deck. Some people have been telling me that I need to start doing a combo showcase for you all at the end. So here's what I recommend how to play a Venom deck.